Alright, everybody, so here we go. I'm trying to gather evidence for you, so let me move the controls real quick, go into details. This is back November 23rd, 2024, right? So, just want to show you, and this is still within Lewiston, Clarkston area, okay? So, this is, I had to go back through like 18,000 photos to find one where they offered a peak pay. Bonus because they haven't offered that in quite some time. But I want to show you that this is a peak pay bonus when they change the earnings like this, right? They go from your hourly rate to an additional hourly rate. They're doing that because it's peak pay. It's because they're super busy and it's because they need help. Okay. Now, if they have additional promotions, you'll see that it's up here. Hold on. Let me color it in for you real quick. You'll see that it's up here, right, in the promotions tab. Okay, that's where you're going to see any additional promotions. But this specifically, I'm letting you know that this is changed because it is a peak pay. Okay, so this is important because the fee specifically that I'm going to show you, when you contact customer support, they try and explain that this has already been paid and this is why, because we gave you this money. Well, okay, cool. Well, they forgot to check the promotions over here and check to see if there was anything in addition to what was down here. Okay, so sorry, that's just, let me get rid of the pin and I'll be right back with more evidence. Okay, this is just clarification. You can see that again the promotion is here, and it shows you that we're giving you additional money because of peak pay, right? So $1.50 added to every delivery is now there's a promotion here. Okay, so in addition to peak pay, now we're going to give you $1.50 added to every delivery. Okay, so I don't have a picture of that. I don't think I took a picture of that. Hold on one sec. Let me see if I actually do have. No, that is quite literally my last one for the last picture that I took for that. So that's okay. I'll try and find another one. Give me 1 second. Hold on. This was back before I started taking pictures of every single screen because I was very trusting at one point with Doordash. Because at one point, like I said, because I was on the Doordash Council, they treated. I hate to say that I got preferential treatment, but I got treated better because, like I said, like I helped write the rules and regulations, so I was given people who actually knew what they were talking about. So anytime I had an issue, it's like, oh yeah, you know what, you're perfectly right. Like here, it says so right here. You're right. Here's your money. Here's your whatever. Right? Like it used to be quick and easy, painless. Not anymore. Recently, they hired a whole bunch of overseas customer service because they can hire them at a fraction of the price. But again, besides the point. So this, I just showed you that the promotion was live. I don't have any where I delivered, and as you can see, it was from 7 to 9. So for 2 hours, I did not take any pictures, which was not like me, but I was obviously very busy. Okay, but like I said, I'm gonna find you other pictures. I did literally very next day. We have over here $2 bonus for leaving your zone. Right over here, $2 bonus for leaving your zone. Now, let's see if it actually pops up right here. There we go. See, $2 zone exit bonus. I should have gotten actually two separate ones for that because both of those were delivered out of the zone, but I only got $2 for it. So I actually should. I found $2 that was left unaccounted for. I'm gonna have to go through and see if the other one was actually out of zone. It might not have been, but anyways, as you can see, very next day we were given the fee. As you can see, it is covered zone exit bonus. Anytime that you deliver outside of the zone, it's gonna look. Oh, I didn't see. Like I said, my pictures are lackluster back then. I have much more detailed pictures now, but let me find you additional fees. 1 sec. Here's some more leave your zones fee. There's payment for it. Leave your zone fee. Here's payment for it, right? So again, DoorDash can't deny that. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. That fee doesn't exist. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Quit lying. I actually found another peak pay where you're supposed to get $2 zone bonus for leaving your zone. As you can see right here, zone exit bonus, $2 for leaving your zone, and I get the peak pay. So as you can see, I'm only supposed to make $15.75 an hour, but the peak pay rate, $4 an hour. Okay, that's why over here it shows $19.75 an hour, because it's peak pay, because again, these are two separate They're separate fees that we're supposed to be getting paid. So again, this is proof, Doordash, that all the last 10 months that you've been wasting my time, like, and wasting all the other DoorDashers' time, saying that we don't owe you, we don't owe you. No, proof right here that both of these are not the same fee. They're separate fees, and we get them 100% because we are the ones doing the deliveries. So again, I'm gonna show you that you are shorting me. So 1 second, hold on. See here, this is back when I was making $15.75 an hour. Here's just a basic delivery. No, this is inside the zone. Okay, this is just barely inside the zone because the cutoff is like right here, and then the cutoff is like over here somewhere. So it's just barely inside the zone. But let me get rid of that. Okay, as you can see, normal delivery, no peak pay. This is right. This is how it should be. Look, this, right? This is peak pay plus zone exit bonus. Okay, because again, the zone ends here and it goes like that. Okay, so and then over here it goes like that. So again, because we delivered out here, that's outside the zone, we get the zone exit bonus and we get the additional peak pay. Okay, oops. As you can see right here, here's the additional peak pay for our adjusted hourly rate, right? It says so right here. That's peak pay bonus. And then look below that, zone exit bonus right there. $2 for exiting the zone. You owe this to us, DoorDash. You can't go and lie and say, no, you don't get. No, we do get that. 100% we get that. You do not get to keep our money. We're the ones doing the deliveries. Policy states after delivery is completed, we get 100% of all fees, any tips, guaranteed base pay, and then any peak pay, and then any, like I said, any fees that are guaranteed to us. So base pay, you can see I got that. Peak pay, you can see I got that, and it's adjusted $4 over here, right? We're supposed to get $4, it says, and we got the adjusted peak pay. Okay, for 21 minutes, we don't get the full $4. We only get a portion of that. Okay, and then the zone exit bonus, we get that 100%. Okay, so again, DoorDash, this is for you, for all your supervisors, for the team, because I'm going to be sending you I'm going to show you in the next video how you guys owe us like $40-50 just from the last time that I called you guys. So no more. I'm going to keep you on the phone for 2 hours. You are going to watch my videos, and then you are going to send me my money, okay? And then anyone else, you guys go through your pictures. If you are noticing that you are missing money, you don't have to say anything. You take these videos, this one and the other one from the other day, and you send them directly to your customer service agent, and then you wait for the money to come to you. So, because like I said, they owe us a ton of money. Right? Here's another example. They were super busy this day. They offered $6 an hour peak pay because at the time they had such a small amount of delivery drivers in our area that when they had to pay peak pay, they had to pay a lot of money, right? But they went through just recently, just within the last 2 months, they hired like 6 different times. They gave ridiculous amounts of bonuses. That's a different video because there's a lot of people who are scamming and creating false accounts, and they're basically using the same phone to collect 4 or 5 deliveries at the same time. So that's something entirely different. That's a different video. This is specifically, you guys are stealing fees from us. All right, so right here, as you can see, I get the fee. This one, oh, actually, look at that. That's $2 that you guys didn't give us. Hold on, because the zone ends here, and the zone's basically like that, right? So this is way outside of the zone. So yeah, hold on. Ooh, ha 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 ha. So that's, yep, nope, you didn't give us the zone exit bonus. So that's $2 right there. Okay, so let's see. I need to write this down. Hold on. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pencil and paper, and anytime that I'm missing a fee, I'm going to mark it down on the paper, and then we're going to add that total up, and then that'll be basically, excuse me, I'm sorry, that'll be a different video. So 1 second. I got hiccups all of a sudden. Let me check and see the date on this. November 30th. So one second. Oh my god, my daughter brought out one of the quail. Her name is Igor. We called her Igor when we thought she was a boy. No, it's a girl. But Igor's a little cutie. But anyways, back to this. So November 30th, 2024, you saw right here, they missed out a $2 Zone Exa bonus. Dang. I'm going to have to go through all the way back till then. That's insane. Okay, so yep, this is gonna be a big bill for you guys, but DoorDash, you brought this upon yourself, because I've been bringing this up, like I said, for months and months and months, and you don't want to pay, so you're gonna pay. Let me pause this real quick. Hold on. Okay, yeah, see, so look right here, same day, literal same day, November 30th, 2024, they gave the zone exit bonus for leaving the zone, right? So one life promo. So here you go. You can see a whole bunch of things here. Okay, so there's the adjusted pay. Hold on. All right, there's the adjusted pay. Let me do this one with my pen. Hold on. Okay, so you have the peak pay rate right there. Okay, so that's right here. So for 26 minutes, we get this additional money right here, the $2.67. And then over here, you get the Zone Exa bonus for leaving the zone right there. Okay, that's for this right here, $2 Zone Exa bonus. Okay, back. All right, literally same exact date, but just slightly earlier. You see that they did not give the Zone Exa bonus. So this is why I tell you guys that you need to protect yourself. Take pictures. That's Igor. Do you hear her? She's adorable. But take pictures and protect yourself, because DoorDash is not consistent. DoorDash will take your money if they can. Got tons of videos about that. Let me go. I'm gonna have to go through all my pictures, because I have not been getting my pay at all. Like I said, I've been complaining about it, and I haven't been getting my pay until recently. So I need to go through my pictures. We're gonna do slight difference, because what I needed to do is I needed to show you that you have separate promos and that they stack. I just proved that to you in multiple instances. I'm gonna look for one more example. Hold on. Okay, and in case you want to argue that that was that's from last year. No, this is from this year, right? Here's a Zone Exit bonus. They called it a boost during this promotion, or this peak pay area. So as you can see, they only gave me $1 for this one. I technically am owed another $1, because they're supposed to give $2, not just $1. So they shorted me for that. However, as you can see, this is just evidence that it does stack, and that the evidence does go out at least until February of this year. So first set of pictures was in November of last year. Now it's February of this year. I'm going to keep going. Give me a sec. Okay. We are only up to March 26th. I literally have like 18,000 pictures to go through, and because I cannot find the specific example that I'm looking for, we'll use the 3 or 4 examples I've already given you to prove that A, you can in fact have peak pay and other bonuses. So $2 additional delivery, Zone Exa bonuses, right? Like all of these things you get in addition to, right, your base pay. So for instance, there's a video of a slug that we took a picture of. Right, so for instance, in those videos, if we were supposed to get a Zone Exa bonus of $2, and then we get an additional $2 an hour for delivering because it's busy hours and it's peak pay, but we're also going to give you $2 per order to deliver, right? Like that, then we get that, right? Like all of those are separate promotions. All of those are active on the account at the same time, which means that all of those need to be paid individually. Okay, so this is very, very important, because the next picture I'm going to show you is going to be basically our last payout, and then I'm going to show you all the days since then where we've been paid. So one second. Okay, so this is the one I'm going to show you, okay, because Saturday and Sunday, technically we just worked a whole bunch Saturday, and then into Sunday. That's why it's split like this. But as you can see, we got our last fee adjustment was Saturday, August 12th, or August 2nd, excuse me, sorry. I was looking at which one of these specifically. I think it was for this one here. I ended up having to call because we're missing fees, and then we're missing fees for it was one of deliveries, one of them in here. I think it was the main. It was either the mango tree or it was a mua, right? But as you can see, I got my additional fees for that. However, during one of those deliveries, we're also missing. I want to say it was this one here. This is the yeah. This is the one extra delivery that we did. We went out of bounds. We did not get paid for this, so we're gonna need $2 for this. So I just need to go and check from August 2nd. From August 2nd going forward, that's basically what we're gonna. That's the next video, okay? Because we're already at, looks like just about 16 minutes. I apologize. I gave you guys a lot of videos, a lot of evidence. But again, this is just, I delivered way out of town. For this, I'm owed the bonus. So starting from this, I'm going to show you how much Doordash has stolen from us. And this was showing how we can have multiple bonuses going at the same time. And I'm going to show you how Doordash has not been paying those bonuses. So next video is going to be from this date, from August 2nd, 2025, from this delivery going forward. So, right, so basically that, and then these next 3 weeks, okay? So roughly 3 weeks of deliveries I'm going to go through, and we're going to go ahead and, for my 44 subscribers, I'm going to show you how much Doordash has stolen from me. So again, if they're stealing from me, they're stealing from you. If they've stolen $20 from me, right, and I can prove it, then that means that they've stolen from you as well. If I can prove that they've stolen $100 from me, right, that means that they've stolen from you as well. So keep that in mind. This is, again, part 2. Part 3 will be, as soon as I upload this, I got to delete it to make space, and then I will get that going. But part 3 will be made, and it will be uploaded sometime. I don't know if it's either today or tomorrow, but I got to make room. I got to make space. I also got to go make some money, so I will get that video out after this is uploaded. Talk to you all later. Thank you again. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more, and I will give you further explanations to what to look out for. But again, take pictures, take recordings of everything. Protect yourself.